Good morning, everyone. I'm really excited about this announcement and really kicking things off with the Fireball Run. We have a couple of guests here that are associated with the Fireball Run. I had an opportunity to go visit with folks over in Independence City, Missouri, where the last Fireball Run ended, and I could tell you I've never seen such a good group of people who are just really having so much fun doing this effort, but at the same time being able to raise some good money for a very worthy cause. I'm very excited because this really affords the city of Hartford a very good opportunity to get some exposure for ourselves as well. So it's a two-way relationship in terms of us being able to showcase all the great things that we have in our city. So far, the count of participants that are involved in the race is over 150 and growing. There's probably going to be more than 40 teams. They'll get into that, but gives them an opportunity to really showcase all the great things that we have here, whether it's the Mark Twain House, Harriet Beecher Stowe, the Athenaeum a block away, all our insurance companies. A year from now, we'll be having a minor league baseball team here. So we want to make sure that we start leveraging and marketing our city in a way, because there is a lot to see in Hartford, and this event and this effort is very good to showcase our city in a good and positive way. What I like about the Fireball Run is that they raise money to help locate missing and exploited children. So as part of this effort, they will be trying to locate some of Connecticut's own missing children, and that's a very important aspect of this. To date, this series has aided in the recovery of over 44 missing children, and they work hand in hand with the Child Rescue Network, which is a Florida-based nonprofit. So we're also very proud to announce that Hartford is going to have its own team in this, and I'm going to lead that team. I'm just kidding. Actually, we got Jamie McDonald's, who is the owner of Bear Smokehouse Barbecue, the most delicious barbecue. And I know, Jay, you're from New Mexico, and I know you're associated with a lot of people out from Texas, but you know, we have some good barbecue right here, right down the street. Jamie is going to be joined with Winfield Latif, who is from the other end of the city, the West End, and own Tangiers International, which is the best Mediterranean place for everything from salads to nice gyros and all that nice stuff. So this is going to be a very culinary arts sort of theme. So I guess they'll put their kitchen in the back. I don't know how this is going to work, but it's going to be a great opportunity for us to show our pride. Now the filming is going to start in September. I believe September we're going to be filming. We're going to have this particular series is going to have over a million viewers. So you can imagine the amount of people around the world that are going to be able to see our city. So I don't want to give out all the details. I want to leave some speaking points for some of my colleagues. I just want to welcome Jay Sanchez, and I want to welcome all the crew, all the filming crew, and everyone that's going to be here, and all the participants. There's going to be a lot of events. They're going to be announced and publicized so that as many people can participate in the Fireball Run Space Run that's going to be featured for this year. So I want to turn it over to Tom Diller for some comments.
Thank you, Mayor. You know, it's always hard to follow the mayor because he takes all my speaking points and uses them. You know, I know that the city charter says that he is the head of economic development for the city, but I have to do some of that myself. And I think I want to get on this truck when it goes to Florida with all the food. My God, I can put some weight on. You know, we were very excited when Fireball Run decided to pick Hartford. Not only because of the great work that the Fireball Run does in addressing this missing children's issue, but because it gives us a chance to really promote our city and talk about all the great things that are happening here in Hartford, and to tell the world and the country about the change that's happening in this great city. 3 years ago when I came here, the mayor, I use this line a lot, the mayor said, "I got 6 things I want you to do." And after the first 25, I said, "Mayor, I thought it was 6. He says, "Well, that's only the first 3. We have a few more to get to." A lot of things are happening in this great town. Look at Front Street. Look at all the exciting things that are happening down there. And who thought 15 years ago, when the convention center was proposed, that that would happen, that we'd have that excitement? Look at UConn. It's coming downtown. Whoever thought that was going to happen? The mayor made a lot of effort a few years ago to get the medical school, but we're getting their its urban campus. It's coming here. It's bringing over 2,000 students and faculty. It's going to bring life and vitality. Trinity has just bought 200 Constitution Plaza. This morning we met with them and talked to them about it. They're going to bring in some stuff from the University of Hartford. They're going to bring in some things from St. Joseph's, and they're going to be there. More life, more vitality, more excitement in the city. Think of the housing. 777 Main Street is coming online, and for years that building sat empty. The old Sonesta Hotel is coming online. Over 1,200 housing units. And our marketing of those units, the rental of those units, is going very fast and is very successful. And we're just seeing a huge change, a huge amount of vitality and life in the city. Think about downtown North. 30 years that property sat vacant. 30 years, nothing happened. And with the leadership of the mayor, we went out and started seeking a developer, a partner, to work with us, to help recreate a neighborhood, to help bring life and vitality. We're under construction for a ballpark. April 6, 2016. Get ready for that first pitch. Go Yard Goats. In addition, $350 million of other development happening over the next 5 years, anchored by a full-service supermarket. The first one downtown in a long time. Things are happening. We need to tell the world about how great Hartford is. We need to tell the world about what we're achieving. I've said enough. You're not here to hear me. I'm going to tell them. Thank you. Hartford has it. You're not here to hear me. You're here to hear Jay Sanchez. You're here to hear about the Fireball Run. And with that, Jay, I want you to come up and tell us what you're going to do in this great city for us.
Good morning. First of all, I'd like to thank Lauren and Tom for making this possible, for recruiting Fireball Run Adventure Rally Series to Hartford, and a special thanks for, of course, Mayor Segata, who has been nothing but hospitable and warm in welcoming us into the community. A little bit about Fireball Run. Fireball Run is primarily an entertainment series. We're a streaming series. You can find us on Amazon Fire, Roku, Google Chromecast, iTunes, and now Hulu. This particular series, season of the show will go on Hulu. But that's our primary objective. We're an adventure travel series. So what happens is it's a competition. There are now 60 teams in the competition from around the world, and they're playing a life-size trivia game in which the trivia comes to life. They're presented clues in the form of trivia that will inevitably lead them to a point of interest, a location that the community would like to showcase in the series. And the characters, once they get there, they must find these locations and perform some sort of life-changing task. At the end of the day, the show really becomes a uniquely stylized travel show, because all those points of interest are the very things communities want to promote. And we drag the audience through this, not kicking and screaming, but excited and passionate to see these people and how their personalities change from mile 0 to mile 2000. Along with it, it is a live event. Unlike traditional reality TV, which I'm sorry to disappoint everyone, is actually fake, we are what's called reality film. That's a unique genre. We are the only series in the country that films in real time, other than Saturday Night Live, which does it on the same soundstage for the past 40 years. It doesn't go anywhere. Our soundstage moves at the speed of live, and it engages the public. It's rolling down the street, and all these unique points of interest are involved in the show. We're happy to be a part of Hartford. Hartford does have it, which is why we're here. So we're very excited. You have a huge art culture, which was very surprising to us, because mostly, of course, you know, when you're listening to CNN or Fox News, or you're on the other side of the country like we are over at the Universal in Orlando, Florida, what we hear is Hartford is the insurance capital of the world. That right? Right. Well, I think you guys are really the art capital of the United States. I mean, it's really something, and something that I took back to our mayor and talked about was how encouraging we are. As in Orlando, we're launching the Creative Village, a whole development based on creativity. But another part of Fireball Run is what we call the Race to Recover America's Missing Children, in which each team is assigned a missing child from their hometown region. And we do that to make it personal to them. And they're given 2,000 posters to distribute from mile 0 to mile 2,000 in Cocoa Beach, Florida. In an active effort, not passive, that means they're not just posting the posters. Everywhere they encounter people in crowds, fans, wherever they go to break or where they pick up fuel, they physically ask, have you seen this child? And that makes Fireball Run the largest active recovery effort for missing and exploited children in America.
Thank God.
Thank you. As a result of the media exposure from Fireball Run, so we're very grateful for the media, because that's how we get the message out for the missing kids. It's amazing that a Batmobile is pretty cool when you see it on the streets, but it becomes even cooler when you see a missing child's image and likeness placed on that. And then it becomes more than the Batmobile. It becomes a vehicle for promotion for that child. The cases that we take are very difficult cases at times. They are either underprivileged families, different ethnicities, and sometimes runaway cases, sometimes non-custodial parental abductions. And the really sad part is that, being very honest, if you're blonde, blue-eyed, little girl, affluent family, under 12, you're on Nancy Grace.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're America's sweetheart. It's a metric. But for Fireball Run, we work with those cases that don't get that kind of exposure. And the parents are very appreciative, and as a result of everything that we've done and the media's involvement with Fireball Run, as the mayor had just mentioned, we've aided in the recovery of 44 missing kids. And thank you. And therefore, these elements transcend the show itself. We're an entertainment series that chooses to do more for communities and making an impact. The other thing we do is we encourage our participants to spend locally. On average, those 60 participants will spend about $1,500 to $1,700 at a destination. Also, we make a charitable donation to a local children's charity, because it's part of the philosophy of Fireball Run to leave every destination a little better than when we arrived. And so we're excited to support a local children's charity in this community. Very exciting. We are making history according to NASA. According to NASA, there has never been 4 international astronauts traveling together, journeying together, either in space or on the ground for more than 4 days. And in Fireball Run, we have 4 international astronauts in Fireball Run's space race season that will be journeying for a record amount of time together in separate teams as part of Fireball Run. Those teams are Team USA, represented by Captain John McBride, who is a shuttle pilot. As well, Lieutenant Colonel Marcos Puentes is a part of Team Brazil, and he is Brazil's first astronaut. We also have Commander Rakesh Sharma from Team India. And, you know, there's 1.5 billion people in the United States, in India. He is their only astronaut. The man is literally 1 in a billion, and we're very proud to have him. As well, we're going to have Major General Jean-Luc Gatin from France, representing France and the space program there. In addition, we have 4 awesome celebrities joining us. Miss Adrienne Curry from America's Next Top Model is in Fireball Run. Grant Amahara from Mythbusters is in Fireball Run. Jacqueline Siegel, the Queen of Versailles, and Celebrity House Swap, or whatever that show was called, I can't recall at the time, but Jacqueline Siegel, her and her husband are also the owners of Westgate Resorts, and they are in Fireball Run, as well as Ray McClelland, and you would recognize him from Car Warriors on Speed Channel, Motor City Masters, which was a few seasons ago, as well. He's working on a new project with Dean Kane called Car Warriors, and it's actually they're building custom cars and classic cars for wounded veterans. And so those are our VIP teams, along with the other that make 60 teams, and we're very, very proud to be here. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Tom, Mr. Mayor, and everybody who has supported us, and very much so thank you, the media, to help our recovery effort for America's Missing Children. Thank you.
So I want to bring up quickly here Jamie McDonald, who's going to be part of Team Hartford.
I'll make it quick because it's starting to rain. I'm very excited about this. I've only been in Hartford for, well, we opened our restaurant here at Bears Barbecue. It was July of last year, but the city's really embraced us, and we've done our best to do the same back. You know, we kind of go along the same lines as the Fireball Run team, where if you're going to have a business somewhere, they should benefit from having you there. But no, very excited. You can see our big truck behind us. This is what we'll be driving in the race. We're going to modify it a little bit more by then, but it's going to be long and uncomfortable, and it's not the fastest, but anybody that knows me knows I do everything either 100% or not at all. So we're in this to win it. And if we can win it for Hartford, that'll be great. Thank you.
You heard that, Jay? We're in this to win it.
Got it.
By the way, Jay's from New Mexico. This thing that's falling, it's called rain. I know you don't have much of it out in there, but I just want to thank everyone here. I encourage you to stay tuned, and I really look forward towards the starting line of that race in September, and I look forward to having all of you be participants or spectators in this great event. Thank you so much. Thank you.